So turkey tail and respiratory.
Yes,
and also it fights cancer.
yes, they found now that it shrinks cancer tumors down to nothing.
Wow.
And
Wow.
on top of that, if you continue taking it, it holds you, it basically has got a lot of science now behind it and proof in the hospitals where
Yes.
people they're taking it with the chemotherapy. And then it's keeping it at bay. Basically, the remission is grown immensely. People are staying in remission, and this member that I have in my family has been in remission over 2 years now.
Okay.
And he continues to take the turkey tail anyway. It's like the supplements I take. You know, they're feeding my cells every day. I know and when I take them, I'm getting exactly the same amount of everything every single day. And your cells like the idea. They feel that it really helps them.
Yes.
The more consistency, the better it gets.
How often? How much would you say?
Do I take
The turkey tail.
morning and night?
Okay. Okay.
Our dosage with what we're doing is a dropper morning, dropper at night, and it's been really great. I was having a little bit of gut sensitivity there, but then it's gone.
Okay.
I was having acid reflux. That's gone.
And you do with the ointment with the
With the dropper,
the dropper
the little dropper in a bottle. I'm doing a tincture. I mean,
tincture.
people have varying ideas about yes, no on tinctures, but I think I'm getting a really strong dose of that. I know it.
And it's consistent. I'm sure.
Yeah, and because I've got too many people coming back to me every day and telling me that they're seeing results.
Okay.
Every weekend I'll have someone back come, I want a refill for this because of ... And I've had people come back losing weight, when that would be with Maitake, which is another one that we do.
What's that one called?
Maitake, Miatake. It's a mushroom that works on blood sugar
Okay.
and metabolism and insulin sensitivity and cardio and just cholesterol, balancing all these things out. And I've had a lady that called me or texted me, oh gosh, within 2 weeks of getting the Maitake, and her A1C numbers, and this is blood work that she had with her doctor, and her A1C numbers are coming down, and she was type 2, and she'll be getting out of being that diagnosis from doing. You're not destined. You don't have to be. A type 2 diabetic isn't somebody that has a life sentence like a type 1.
Okay.
You can reverse that.
Reverse.
And I think this, and obviously Maitake is a great thing to be doing in regards to going down that path. Reishi is another one that's awesome, that will work on blood sugar, that also works on all of the glands. It'll balance your hormones. I've got another lady that called me, a younger woman, who started Reishi because her menstrual cycle was all off, and within about 2 or 3 weeks, she's coming back for more and telling me that this has actually straightened her out, basically balanced her all out.
So the reishi is hormones.
It's hormone
Blood
because it works with your
sugar.
glands. It's glandular, and basically it's balancing all of that.
Okay. So I'm getting an education right here because I actually purchased 3 of your, am I saying ointment? No, ointment.
Tinctures.
Tinctures. Yeah, I'm gonna get my vocabulary.
It's an extract of the mushroom.
And I got the turkey tail. I do have the Maitake,
Maitake
and the reishi.
and reishi.
And I have to tell you, I like taking it. I actually been putting it on my tea. But I haven't been doing it morning and night.
And also I recommend, and I think a lot of times the tea is fine, but then again, if you put it under your tongue and just hold it there, or just hold it around your tongue area,
Yes.
and you'll absorb it right into the bloodstream,
Okay.
and that's how we recommend it.
Okay. That's good to know.
I guess digesting it's all right, but at the same time, I'm just doing something, but I just prefer just getting it right into the bloodstream sublingually.
I'm gonna call you the mushroom lady because guess what? I'm gonna start doing that. I mean, I used to do it like I have like a blended mushroom also that's really good for like your kidneys and liver and stuff like that. And every once in a while, I take that just because I'm getting a little up there in age too. I want to make sure I keep those things in place. So I use it as a supplement also. I'm not very overly consistent with it, but at the same time, you know, I'm glad I made that purchase. So this information, listen, if you have issues with blood pressure, if you're having menstrual issues, if you're having issues being diagnosed with cancer, things of that nature, we're saying that these things could definitely aid and assist with what's going on there because, you know, by the time that thing is happening, your body's reacting to it. So you need, I like when you say cellular. So it's like your body needs to fix it from inside.
Oh, yeah.
And it needs help. That's what I'm hearing, which is, wow, that's really good information. That's a lot of information, but at the same time, I hope my viewers are like taking down notes as she's talking. As Leslie's talking, I'm writing down little notes so I can remember as well. Because when I'm working with people, and sometimes they come to me, like I have a friend of mine who has an autoimmune deficiency.
Well, I have a lady who's got an autoimmune disease issue.
Okay.
And she's doing lion's mane, the reishi, and the maitake for that.
Now she's doing a combination, you're saying?
Oh yeah, and also, you know, I'm gonna get with her because I mean that's what the other company I shop with, or the other place, or my other source of nutrition like this, or wellness, cellular health, is, I mean that is you know, like 5-star stellar, you know, everything. I mean, it's that's like the optimal way of that what I'm doing with the mushrooms, yes, but that is something I would never go without, and the mushrooms either anymore. But I don't add things onto my regimen until I really see that they're making a difference and working. And I am sleeping better, by the way, because of the reishi mushroom tincture. And ours is different. The one that we happen to do is a double extracted tincture, which I think makes a difference. And and everything that this company that I'm shopping with, just like the one where I have my supplements.
Yes.
All of my product with the supplement company, the one that did really essentially this thing, I get my products within 3 weeks of manufacturing.
And
nothing sits. None of both of these companies, neither one of them nothing sits on a warehouse shelf.
Okay.
It gets old. It's just it's all fresh right to my door.
And just for my viewers to know, what's the name of that company?
The one where I'm shopping online.
Mm-hmm.
That's melaleuca.com.
Yes, and I do shop there as well. And I have to tell you, I'm new to that community, but I like the soap. I like the deodorant. And I use deodorant because a lot of times when you're putting stuff, and it's not good for you if you're getting the regular deodorant. So I like that. I like the soap too. It's like we're putting stuff in our skin and we're bathing, and you're not careful, you're really causing problems by doing that. So I like that mindset.
It's not just what you're putting down into your gut. It's what you're putting into your bloodstream too.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to at the end of this video, I'm gonna put a link where if anybody needs information about those companies, Melaleuca and
Henosis.
And what's that?
Henosis. Which is HENOSIS.
And those I both subscribe to. I have my tinctures. I already have turkey tail. I think I have the reishi. I think I got one more too. I want with lion's mane or not, but I'm just taking them, and I'm not very consistent. But I'm going to start being more consistent after this conversation.
There's 5 mushrooms that we do, and they're turkey tail for your gut health. There's reishi, which is balancing your hormones and basically blood sugar. That one also deals with cortisol levels. It helps pull those things down.
Which one is that? Reishi.
That's a big one.
That's good for stress, I'm sure, as well.
Oh, it's a stress reducer.
Okay.
But it's reducing stress because it's going in and basically cleaning out all the environmental toxins out of your cells. It detoxifies the body.
Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know about you, but a lot of people are under a lot of stress of late.
Oh, yeah.
More now than ever. So anything you could do to kind of reduce some of that stress is a win. Because when you're stressed, you don't get blessed to be 80 plus or and to be not in a wheelchair and a walker. Because your body gets eaten up internally just from the stress. You gotta find ways of dismissing that.
Yeah.
So all these things that we're saying over here, this interview is a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I feel it's needed, and we're gonna break it up so that I give you like different parts of it for my viewers. But this is stuff we need. We spoke about autoimmune. We spoke about the benefits of mushrooms, how you could take mushrooms, and how it's good for your health. You got high blood pressure. Raise your hand if you have issues with that. Raise your hand if you got some stress issues. I'm an educator, so I know stress is at an all-time high. And if you don't have an outlet to kind of to navigate through that stress, you're in trouble. Yeah, some people have people they can talk to, some people, and then they end up drinking the wrong thing, and before you know it, they dull their brain, but those issues are still there. So after they wake up from the hangover, they're still hurting. So this
Or
is
they were
really
taking those little energy shots they were doing.
Yes.
I mean, those had guarana. It had stuff in them that was not really. It was not good for your heart, and it was not. And so where I shop, this other company, they do have one that's literally a vitamin B energy hit. It's incredible, and you feel like you've just taken a nap and woken up from a fresh nap every time you take one of those little energy hits.
Yes.
So it's not jangling energy. It's like really enhancing energy. It feels good. We do have an energy shop like that. I mean, they make everything, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So listen, that is a lot. That is some awesome information. That's information that we need to take note of and understand. This is all for educational purposes. This is all based on real life experiences. So it's not like you're just reading it out of a book. Now you can read stuff out of a book, but we're getting it straight from the source. And I don't know, that's a benefit to somebody who has an ear to hear. They say when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Guess what? If you really want this information, you would dive in deep, right? And if you want to get more information like this, if you want to find out more about the company she's talking about, you can reach out to me, or I can give you some link. You can reach out to Leslie as well, and we can get you that information, right? Because knowledge is power. But if you don't use it, it's just information. I so appreciate everything you did today. Thank you for taking the time and explaining some of that to us. We gotta have you back here again.
Thank you.
And
people say sometimes they don't like to take pills.
yes.
And here's my answer to that one.
Yes.
Either you're taking this now, or you're taking something that's going to enrich your body now, or you're going to be swallowing the doctor's pills later.
You're gonna be taking something.
You're going to be taking something. Make it. Here's your choice. Yeah.
Make it make sense. I mean, for real. Oh my gosh.
I mean, think of all those horse pills the doctors want to push down the old people.
Yes.
Yeah. My mother was on a whole slew of them. Yeah.
Did it help her?
Well, then no, of course they don't. I mean, they camouflage or fix eventual symptoms.
Yes.
But the issue is, I'm talking about, let's go to the root source of what causes everything and feed our cells so that we're not going to get this thing. Let's do preventative and not get there and have to deal with it.
Yes.
That's what I've done.
Oh my gosh.
I basically found a way of preventing it so I'm not dealing with it. my doctor's given up on trying to give me shots and pills. He basically just looks at me, guy come in, he goes, here she comes again, and now he's gotten on board. He goes, yeah, you're looking really good, and she's like, he's happy to see me, but yeah.
Well, you know what? Some of these doctors are just pushing medication. Unless you can find.
They're trained like that from the time they go into medical school.
Yeah.
They are literally trained.
Yeah.
I have a girlfriend whose husband is a doctor, and he's got a big practice here in Nashville. And she said, Leslie, she said, when he went to college, basically he had maybe 10 hours, if that, or not even, of anything holistic or natural out of the whole entire time. So they don't have any belief in this.
Yeah,
Big pharma is
unless you can find a doctor who has a wellness background or a holistic attached
there
to
are
it,
some like that.
and they are. And if you're blessed to find somebody like that who can kind of guide your path of this wellness, because guess what? Listen, I'm not trying to go nowhere. I want to be around for another 40, 50 years, and how that's going to happen? I have to be intentional about who I speak to, what I eat, what I do, and how I'm experiencing life.
Yeah.
Because either you're living life or life is living. How did I say that right? Either you're living life or life is living through you. I don't know, but either way, you want to make sure you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's amazing. Listen, I'm gonna have to close out this edition right here because I said I'm gonna take about 45 minutes at a time. I'm gonna spend more of that time because I know you're very busy. You're doing a lot of things. I'm gonna be at the farmers market right now. Next to go up there, I'm on the waiting list, and I'll be having my Vitality Berry drinks there, which I sell, which is my this is my Vitality Berry blend. I have my ginger. Sure, I have my ginger turmeric zing.
It's tasty.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
And we're speaking about cellular development. All this stuff here is all organic. I do use like honey that's made right here in Tennessee for my stuff as well. And I also have one called Beets the Odds, where I have beets, pomegranate, cranberry, organic honey, and instead of buying the Gatorades and all the other stuff for your boost energy, you drink that. Talking about blood flow, you're talking about energy, you're gonna get all of that. So we're just trying to find healthy ways to be healthy and do the things we need to do. Thank you for joining us off the charts. If you enjoyed this conversation, please subscribe, like. Remember, this health journey has to be intentional. So you can subscribe and like and join us. You'll hear more information like this. I'm gonna break. You gotta come back again. You gotta come back again and bless us with more information, because knowledge is power. I know my viewers, I hope they got their ears to hear what you were saying today. I know I'm like this. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm writing stuff down. I'm saying, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I'm doing this, and I'm here. I train people. So guess what? I come across people who need these things. And yeah, that's just what it is. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
You're so welcome.
I so appreciate